Hello. I really wanted to do an Instagram live, but unfortunately it's not letting me. I think something wrong with the sound on my phone, so we're just gonna do a video and hopefully you guys listen. So today I'm gonna be talking about yoni steaming. This is a traditional practice that was introduced to me about a couple of years ago. My beautiful friend Jana, about a year and a half ago, and she kind of taught me a lot about yoni steaming, and then through my own practice and learning and courses I've learned a lot more, and I really believe that this practice is very powerful, and I've seen this with my clients, and so many women are struggling with reproductive issues. Fibroids, cysts, reproductive cancer is number one, cervical cancer, missed irregular periods, infertility, all of this stuff is around our reproductive organs. And, since studying Ayurveda and learning about, our reproductive tissues, which is our shukra dhatu, we realize how depleted this tissue is for women due to stress, due to trauma, due to life, due to being, just in high demand and being completely stimulated constantly. So steaming is a brilliant practice to do regardless of whether or not you have issues or you experience infections, or you may have absolutely nothing wrong with your yoni. I regularly practice and I have great periods. I don't get cramping, and I rarely get any forms of infections or anything like that. And if I do, this is the practice I do to rebalance my vaginal mucosal lining, which we're going to be speaking a lot more about in my Yoni-steam workshop coming up on the 27th of this month. And yeah, this is the practice that I'm going to be teaching with you guys, like how to steam, when to steam, the benefits of steaming. Obviously, I just spoke about a couple in regards to improving your cycle. It removes the stagnation in our uterine lining. So a lot of the time, if we're stressed, or if we're not moving, or moving too much, or if we are, just have a very unhealthy lifestyle, we're low in prana, chi, and this causes stagnation in the womb space. And our womb is directly correlated to, our heart space. And if we are having internal conflict, in our minds, in our life, it's going to replicate in our hormone levels. And there's a quote from Dr. Claudia Walsh, a really amazing teacher of mine. She says, our hormonal levels is a direct reflection of the satisfaction with our lives. So our hormones are reflecting the levels of satisfaction that we have going on in our lives. And this might be quite hard to digest for women that are experiencing hormonal issues, and I know a lot of women I work with do, and that's why Ayurveda is holistic, because it's not just looking at, you have, for example, thrush, or you have cysts, or you have PCOS, is looking at the metaphysical reason, like why are you experiencing this on a mind-body connection. Your body is reflecting something going on internally, whether that be due to traumatic experience. A lot of women have experienced some form of trauma growing up in that area, like shame around our periods, or maybe being in a sexual experience with someone and it being a bit uncomfortable. So there's so much that we don't know about our vagina, our womb space, and I think a big part of the work that I want to do is really making that taboo topic a little bit more open, and as women, we're meant to be open, we're meant to be feminine, we're meant to be in touch, connected. And one of the benefits of yoni steaming is connecting back into our heart space and our womb space, that seat of creativity that is so powerful, so potent, but often because of this shame or this fear of suppressing our sexual energy, we often disconnect from that. And that's why so many women are experiencing fertility issues, and gynecological issues that we experience because we're just so disconnected from that area. And so many women are afraid to even look at that area, and I think for me, working with women, and even in my previous job, I told a lot of people I used to be a topless waitress walking around naked with lots of other girls in my industry. So I used to see women, more as like a different side of women that we don't necessarily see. And now working with women, I realize how much shame there is around our health and maybe it not being how we want it to be. So there's so many benefits of Yoni-steam. I'm going to write them in the post, but I have other posts about them. But yeah, this workshop I'm teaching is going to be sharing just the powerful tools of steaming and making it less of a weird thing and actually just a regular daily practice. Not daily, but monthly practice. You can do it daily if you want. I love it. I sometimes do it and I'm meditating, and I have like the most deepest meditations because I'm just so connected to this like stream. This they call it the Sushumna Nadi, which is this like stream along the center channel, and it just helps us awaken that creativity potential that so often we're disconnected to because we're not in alignment with that body. We're so disconnected to the body because we've experienced pain, or we're just in the mind thinking about the future or the past. So coming back into the body through meditation, through practices like Yoni steaming, are all ways to connect back into ourselves and become in tune with what does myself need at this point? What does my vagina need at this point? Have I had too much sex and it's a bit painful? Have I had little sex and it's a little bit dry and need some moisture? Am I experienced maybe bacterial vaginosis or thrush or something, and I need specific herbs that are gonna sort me out, and steam is so powerful. Like, you imagine how far steam goes, that's going into your vaginal wall, and that's basically going to all the areas that it needs to draw out any toxins. It's like our monthly cycle is removing toxicity in the body. And if we're stagnant, if we're not experiencing a full cycle, a full elimination, of our menstrual blood, there's going to be stagnation. There's going to be toxicity. Same with our liver, same with our bowels. So a big part of Ayurvedic cleansing and Ayurvedic healing is removing that toxicity, removing it from the deep layers, the tissues, the shukra dhatu. And once we experience a little bit more movement, a little bit more flow, more chi, our body will heal itself because it knows what to do. We give it the right environment, it knows what to do. And that's really the practice of Ayurveda. So yeah, I would love to see some of you beautiful ladies on the workshop. I know we have a few joining already, but we have a few more spots, and I would love to teach you this incredible magic. If you are experiencing any of those issues, or if you just want to learn about it as a self-care practice so you don't experience those issues, then let me know. You can sign up from the link in my bio, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Sending you lots of love, and I hope you like this little video. And if you have any friends that would like to join, any women that are experiencing any of this, please send them this video and help them too. Sending you lots of love.